Hey, my name is Pat with The Evolving Lens. Today I want to introduce you to a new series called Bondfire Talks, where I talk to you about some of my social observations, some stories, some different general ideas, and yeah, that's about it. So the first talk that we're going to have is 5 things that I like about people and why I think you should like people too. So the first reason that I like people is that we're all different. If you think of the human race as sort of like one body, we each have fingers, we each have hands, we have toes, we have ears, we have eyes, and a lot of the times, each of us is different in the role that we play as a part of the body. So we each, some of us are good at talking, some of us are good at listening, some of us are good at sports, some of us are not good at sports, and so, but each of us has a place. We all function as a society, and I think that's really cool, and it can be appreciated for everyone's differences. The second reason, people have stories, and if you have ever read a good story, or if you've thought about a good story, you know that it can be very interesting. People have been through a lot in their lives. Some people have been through ups, some people have been through downs. Some people have been through the whole gamut of human experiences, all in a very short time. And a lot of times, if you just pass people up on the side of the street, it's easy not to think of that, just to be another familiar stranger, or to just pass them up and not even think about it. But if you ask them, even if it's somebody who's like close to you, to share an experience from their childhood or from their adulthood, we can often find common ground or an appreciation for whatever they've been through. And the third reason why I think you should like people, and why I do too, people are a picture of history, and they show us what history looks like. Because historically there has always been tyrants, there's always been heroes, there have always been lovers, and there has always been people in general struggling for different things. And so if we want to get a picture of what history really looks like, look at it today, look at what people are going through today, and that'll help, I think, to help you understand a little bit more about history and one of the cool things about people. Another reason, or number 4, is that people are a picture of compassion. They're a picture of love. When I see 2 people who are just talking, the fact, and this might be just positive thinking, but the fact that they can set aside differences, if they're strangers, they can set aside differences just to have an interaction, I think, is a miracle, because we each have our desires, we each have our own things going on, and so that in itself is a picture of grace, and it's a picture of it's just a miracle that we have come to this place where we can have conversations and talk. Disagreeable people have a place. I like people because people can be disagreeable, and it might not sound good. We always think about good things as something good that happens to us, like money, or when we get along with somebody. But I think it can be good when we disagree with somebody, because we, at least for myself, I get to ask the question, why? Why do I disagree with them? What is it that is disagreeable? And a lot of times it can reveal a lot of myself. And the path to wisdom is experience. A lot of that is experience. And so I think that when you are able to have that experience of somebody who is disagreeable, ask those questions and then look at it and reveal in yourself, it'll help you understand in the future how to approach the person or whatever. So those are 5 reasons that I like people, and I think you should too. I think that we are all on this journey together on this earth. We're here, we're on this earth, and I think all people are worthy of the opportunity to experience joy in life, and I hope you do too. Thanks. first title of this series is What I Like About People and Why You Should. The first title of this series is Why I Like People and Why You Should Too.